Hey, what's up guys? It's Tristan coming at you with another video. As part of Jazz's November challenge, he had us draw a combination of two Pokemon, and the two that I chose were Lapras and Venusaur. Combined together they make Laprasaur, which I kind of imagined as this floating lotus type of Pokemon. The scene that I'm drawing is Laprasaur sitting in water where there is a Goldeen and a Tentacool floating underneath it, and you can see above it with the Butterfree in the background. I went with a view where you can see above and below Laprasaur because I wanted you to be able to see those vines and tentacles kind of hanging below it, as well as being able to see the flower on its back. I like how the water came out with the watercolor immediately with the background. I kept going in trying to work with, you'll see me work with that throughout the video. I just couldn't really get it to be exactly what I wanted it to be. I tried to end up fixing it later with colored pencils, so I got something that looks alright, but definitely not exactly what I was thinking of when I started this one. Still working with watercolor. I think, the more you work with it, the easier it is to learn. So I'm just going to keep working with it until I can figure out how to master it well. After I get most of the watercoloring done, I peel off the masking fluid so I can start inking the Laprasaur and the other Pokemon. So after I get the inking done, I go back in with my color pencils again, using Prismacolor color pencils to do most of the color pencil work here. When I got to Laprasaur, the design of it, like I said, came from a mixture of Lapras and Venusaur. Really, I'd say it's Lapras and the whole Bulbasaur line, because I brought in the skin texture from Venusaur and the patches from Bulbasaur and Ivysaur. I definitely wanted to keep with that pink or red flower on the back, but I was trying to think of flowers that would be more in water, which led me to the kind of a lotus-like design I have now. Even though Venusaur doesn't have, a leaf body, or a leaf belly, I should say, I definitely wanted to bring more of those grass elements into a Lapras design. With the background, you know, like I said, I kept going back to it, trying to make it better than the last version. I really did not like how the clouds turned out once I tried to go from like daylight into sunset. I wanted to change those clouds and was like, okay, I can change the clouds in the mountains. I can kind of play with the reflection off of that. Maybe that'll kind of clean it up some. I think it kind of worked. I like it a lot more as mountains than I did as clouds. You'll see me go in with the odorless mineral spirits to smooth out the color pencil some more. Lastly, you'll see me go in with my ink pens to add some final details to the piece. Overall, I think it came out pretty good for the first Pokemon I've ever drawn. Take a look at this or more on my website or any of my social media you see below. See ya.